And we are live. Hello and good evening and welcome to Favorite Rugby on Favorite Sports for some Varsity Cup action again on a Monday night. It is a Joburg derby. We've just had kickoff of, and it is UJ hosting Vits over in Auckland Park, and big game both teams. Vits went off really good to a good start in the season. Had a couple of unfortunate results, a couple of close ones. Draw last week. UJ on the other hand have been pretty woeful. If you're being brutally honest, this season. So, yeah, an opportunity for them to try and get back to, well, not even get back to me, just try and record that first victory of the season. So, a really, really important game for the home side. And one of the pretty packed stadium over there in Auckland Park. And very keen to sort of see how this all sort of unfolds. So, I've got an early line out here for UJ. A pretty good kickoff action initially there from Vits. And let's wait and see exactly if this home side start getting going. They've showed glimpses, and when they do score tries, they've scored some absolute pearlers, but have really struggled to convert that into some wins and some much-needed points. Obviously, for them to try and do that this evening, and getting sort of settling into the game. There is Kivitz. He's playing at 10. Malchus has actually moved to fullback. Where last time we did a watch along with UJ, he was playing at the number 10 jersey. Dad in behind, and Linda Lusani managing to get behind. It's a good work she on the number 8. He's played at lock for the Lions already in Curry Cup sort of thing. So he's one to watch there. And some early penalty here for Vits. Just making sure that my team sheet is all updated and stuff like that. It's a good throw that there from David Lottering. Vits on the front foot. It's start the 22. So carry there from the number 13. Liam Watchalong. It's poor. Kicked ahead. And a bit of pressure there being put on Rowan. Right, on the 5-meter line here are Vits. So it's really good work for them. What an opportunity here for them. And it goes back to the bet lottery. He goes over. It's really, really good work being done by Vits. The perfect start for the home side. So important to start strong here. And Devet Lottering, the hooker, has got over. Nicely worked. Line over here. It's just a set move, really. And UJ, who are starting quite slowly so far in the season, have done exactly that. They've gone to the front of the line up there to Devonish, and then down to the side. A little 2-on-1 situation being created. And it is, in the end, the hooker that goes through. Yeah, that's good work, actually. Nice little set move there. And that'll settle into the game nicely for Vits. For the worst possible start, that for UJ. And the kick to come, yeah, from Tariq Apollos. But it's a very good one. And he's out of the extras. So Vits take an early 7-0 lead at the UJ Stadium. Big restart there. And Kusani, that's a good take from him, the captain for today. And Sivisiso, that's one of my favorite players, by the way. Number 7, Calvin Kalanengo, is the vice captain of Vits. He's one of those players. He's just absolutely everywhere. I think we're going to see more of him in the future. And he's still at forward there, has Drones. Had a bit of a slow start here, has the UJ number 9, puts his hand up and apologizes to his teammates, but it was a good kick in the end from Hashim Peed. We have our first scrum of the evening. Look at the front row weights. UJ heavier by about 20 odd kgs. We have a reset here, not much stability over there in that first scrum. Right, see if we have a bit more success in the second go over it here. And not much stability at all. And Sipasiso Chongwe gets one up on his opposite number. The Lions contracted prop. And there's a push there. So they managed to get 10 meters there. And you can see Jason Pluto is very hyped up. And they've progressed 20 meters there for some conversations after the whistle went. As part of the campaign to try and clamp down on discipline. Right, so the event lottery with that ball in hand. And it's transferred for the first in the first real attack opportunity there for Vits early on. And it's been stolen by UJ. That's really, really good work. I think it was Skutter who went up and managed to come away with that. So turnover ball here for the men in black. I think it should be back now. Apologies, apparently the audio went down a little bit there. So it should be back now. Sorry, Kerry, working really hard on the tackle. He's actually through his finger. Usually looking far more confident on the right-hand side. They go, decides to go himself. Eventually comes away to Malchus. And then there's knock-on coming from Malefe. So, yeah, but for Australia, you just doesn't really have much of a plan on attack, to be honest, apart from just, throwing the ball around and sort of hoping that something might magically happen. And I think that's been a criticism for them throughout the competition, that they've just not quite had much structure with ball in hand. And penalty for UJ this time, so that's a nice moment for that front row. We've been struggling early on. Some words between the props, as you'd probably imagine, especially at sort of Varsity Cup level. There's a lot of rivalry between the front rows across the competition. Take it very personally today. Props always fancy their scrummaging. The last thing you want to be as a prop is being out-scrummed. So, yeah, it should be an interesting battle, that, actually. Right, so we're just sort of at the 20-minute mark here. UJ trailing by 3 with the glorious opportunity to try and hit back before the strap break at the 20-minute mark. That's a good take at the front of the line. There, a couple of different options there. In the end, it was Pierre Adu who took it. Looking for the rolling more here is UJ. They do have a penalty advantage here as Kulu takes it in or UJ. Now, big good carry there from Buren. Now, Kivet. Great Marcus. The ball eventually comes across. Kibini throws the ball back inside, but it's not forward by the try scorer. But stuck. I think it could have been try number 2 there for Svisort Lamini. Wasn't the best pass. But they'll go back for the penalty advantage here, Will UJ. So still plenty of opportunity for them to try and find a lead here. As mentioned, there'll be a strap break in around, probably after this next passage play. And then once again, they go to the corner here to UJ, so there's small blood. And there it is. Perfect opportunity just actually for UJ. So it is the Suzuki strategy break. And in the meantime, whilst they talk about what's going on and where the opportunities are, I'm going to tell you a little bit about MPL, who are very proudly powering our entire Varsity Cup coverage. In fact, we're going to go to the Vits game in 2 weeks' time. Vits versus Shimlin should be an absolute cracker of a match. Also might be going to some Varsity Shield games as well. Potentially might go pop off and see how Tux is faring in that competition. But a big shout out to MPL, who are powering all our Varsity Cup coverage, as well as their partner brand Hydrate. So if you'd like to know a little bit more about them, this is exactly who they are. I'm going to let them do the talking, but absolutely world-class stuff coming from MPL. And you can get yourself 100 Rand off using the link in the comments and in the description. So shout out to them for giving us the opportunity to cover one of my favorite competitions. But this is a bit more of why you should be using MPL. Right, so we're back from the strap break, and as I mentioned, big opportunity here. UJ have got a 5 meter line. I just saw a couple of the Lions players on the side watching on. Not a couple of their teammates. Looks like it was the Lions youngsters. It was under 21 squad there. Obviously watching a couple of teammates, the likes of Sipasiso Shongwe, Baldwin Hansen, Prince Nkabindi, all played for the Lions. And it's the turnover ball here for Vits. That's a really big moment as well. Under a lot of pressure. And a 5 meter line out. You see there. So he was actually pinged earlier, was Morne Fenter for collapsing the more. This time he gets the stack timing right. So there's turnover ball. Yes, if Vits will have the scrum. The opportunity they can get a scrum penalty and then they can be able to clear their lines. UJ though, they'll fancy a scrum after getting a scrum penalty in the last one. They won't mind this too much. We saw a pretty big victory early on, by the way, for the Saudi that carries it up there for your Ikeys. We'll give you a score update after half time, what's going on around the country. It's a solid kick there from Tariqa Polis. Really, really good work from the fly half. There are the Vits cheerleaders. And there the UJ equivalent team. Just trying around on the side of the field. Yeah, it's difficult to actually really sort of like convey to some people just how big Varsity Cup is, like Varsity Sports is. I mean, I mean, I just saw it at Rhodes when they made the Varsity Shield, and between Steers and I think it was Steinhoff was still involved, F&B. The cash injection, speaking of injection, how's that for a bit of physicality injected in by Baldwin Hansen? The cash injection for this tournament is incredible. They sponsor all the kits. They sponsor the mascots, the cheerleaders uniforms, all the activations. Obviously, there's they pay for all the travel, the accommodation. They get big budgets, for example. So, yeah, it's difficult to put into words just how important the Varsity Cup is for these university rugby programs. It just changes everything. So, when you do get that, that's fantastic hit, by the way, from Sachar McQuena. When you do get that qualification to Varsity Shield and Varsity Cup, yeah, it can just completely change the entire program. But anyway, so Ikeys with that win at the time, top of the log with 23 points. Shimla's in second place with 22, and then just ahead of the Eagles. And Marty's currently bringing up that final semi-final spot with 18 points. Vits high with 13, so the Covers are still around there. UJ with just 3 points. Looking pretty unlikely for them that they will be featuring in this season's playoffs. Right now, we've got CUT taking on the Eagles. They're actually ahead of them in what is not quite a derby, but a little bit of a short trip down the road for the Eagles. And we've got Shimla's currently leading Marty's, a very important game that, especially for Vits. If Shimla's were to beat Marty's, if Vits can get a bonus point win, yeah, they can actually go level of points with Marty's. Prince Kabindi there coming off his wing into the centres. We're surprised he doesn't actually play at centre. From Buren, good work you have from UJ. Much better retention rule, but as I said, almost a bit of a knock on. Running it straight, getting off that as well. And penalty for UJ, tackling without the ball, which is why Sfiso Domini left the ball behind. What a venue this as well, the UJ Stadium. Played quite a bit of sport there in my school days. Used to go there for athletics and stuff. Very, very cool stadium. So I pull at the top there. He misses his man, but he comes and falls to Van Rensburg, and the big tight head makes a barraging run towards the try line. Pick up and go from Skitter. Now Rowan caught on the ball. No scrum off, so Finkel will help out. Skitter caught on the ball there, the 8th man, and I think there's a player over that ball. It was kind of an ungoal, but penalised. I think it's actually for offside rather than his jackal itself. So it's a penalty for UJ on the 5-metre line. Might see a tap and go here. So scrum here is what UJ will let to go with. And we have a free kick there. Free taken by Rowan. Just short of UJ, but on the doorstep here. One-way traffic in the last 10 minutes. Nice big carry there from the tight head. Van Rensburg's just short. Rowan goes to Skitter, who's carried well so far as the big 8th man. But that's a good tackle on him. Pick up and go. He's wrapped up. Had a penalty advantage here for UJ. So free roll the dice. Down the right-hand side they go. And Marcus, the ball comes off, but it falls back to compared to who's over. Has he got grounding? He does have grounding. UJ hit once again, and this will be the lead for them. The home crowd celebrates. A lot of pressure, a bit of fortune, a bit of luck there, but more importantly for the UJ is that they have managed to find their second try. And Vits, you started so well. They've actually been chasing the game a little bit in the last 15 minutes. So it's been a good response from UJ. But plenty of rugby still to go. Kurt Ikeys with the try. It'll be himself who will try and convert it now. So good contact. And direction's good as well. Very, very well done there. So he'll add the extras. And from being 12-0 down, UJ now sit 16 points to 12. The 30 minutes left in the half. So a high-scoring game could be on the cards yet. Polish will get us back underway. Goes down the right-hand side. I think he's got too far. Oh, it's just too far. Inches, really. You'll be frustrated at that. Right, so go back to the scrum on the halfway line. Yeah, it'll be a UJ feed. So mistakes being compounded here by some silly errors now from Vits. Really allowing UJ back into the game at the moment. And on the right hand side goes Rowan. Three options, so Marcus just kicks it in behind. And I don't know if that'll actually count as a 52. I think it's just short of the 22. As it would have. Tidy player, though, Marcus. Enjoyed watching him so far this season. One of those players that loves to have the ball in hand. And that's a messy line out, and it will be a UJ ball now for the scrum. More defender, and that's a horrible throw from David Lockman. Goodness me. He sorted that out. Right, so it's an interesting stat. UJ have never lost to Vits in the stadium at the Varsity Cup. They won all 4 of their previous encounters. A win for them today would ensure they cannot be relegated from the Varsity Cup. So a big opportunity for them to try and get that off the table, yeah. Bolton Hansen carrying strongly now. But for Vits, it kind of feels as they lost opportunity to try and keep their semi-final hopes alive. There's one more group stage after this. In 2 weeks' time, we are going to have a break for the Easter weekend. There'll be no rugby next week. And Vits then host Shimlers. And what, again, that's going to be for them to try and make the playoffs. Marty's, who's the one that they need to be careful of, they're taking on CET. Not had the best of season so far. Had that ridiculous game against Shimlers where it was 99 points being scored. Almost had one of the best comebacks probably in rugby history. Where I think Vits will be ruining a couple of their results. You know, that 33 all game against Ikeys was frustrating, I think, for them. They lost to Marty's. They lost pretty badly to the Eagles. Had a good game against CET. Had a brilliant first game against UWC. They have been the whooping boys, unfortunately, this season. I think UW's very much looking at likely to be automatically relegated down to a Shield, which they have won with Chester Williams when he was still the coach and the director of rugby at UWC. Big scrum that from Vits. Both sides up. We're going to have a reset here. Just under 10 minutes left in the first half over here down at the UJ Stadium. Score currently sitting at 16 points to 12. We are 31.5 minutes into the game. Vet Lottering scoring the first try for Vits. And I think about the second minute, actually, it was. Since then, however, well, they went over again. But since then, they have struggled a bit. Haven't really been able to build on that early start. Some treatment now for Seminchu, who is the UJ loose head. So no scrum is going to happen anytime soon if he's still on the ground. What a crowd it's in over there at UJ, though. And why not? Why not? You're at Varsity on a Monday, grab a beer, head down, watch a bit of Varsity Cup action. Used to be my absolute favorite thing about Shield and stuff like that is to go and watch some Monday night rugby. I mean, that's absolutely packed. Love to know what the official attendance is. Yeah, still no action at the moment. Seminchu still getting some attention. Looking back at the tries, yeah, Dustin Holmes, the Devet Lottering. The try scores for Vits, and we saw Sfisut Lamini going over for UJ before his fly half, Curtly Kivet, added some more points. A bit fortuitous. It was a ball that actually came with the hand of Lundani Dweba and fell back towards Curtly Kivet, who they managed to jump on, and yeah, there's nobody really at home, and eventually managed to get the ball down as the defense eventually arrived, but still haven't got a scrum formed. So 2 tries apiece for each team. People on the grass banks as well. See, it looks like a lot of people behind the poles. The heat is on for the Varsity Cup taglines. The mock jerseys out there. Everybody kind of put a lot of motion with Chasing the Sun debuting last night. First episode. We're going to be doing a review on that, by the way, which will come out tomorrow. We're going to keep doing reviews of each of the Chasing the Sun episodes. We really sort of get to know exactly how the Springboks managed to go back to back. And a penalty for Vits at the scrum. This kind of battle was actually interesting because neither side's really a clear dominance. It's kind of between the two. Is that been a rain on the screen? No, I don't think so. And they don't find touch to Vits, and that's a bit of a poor pass. And Rowan's being put under a bit of pressure here from UJ. We're back inside their own half. Kananungo, though, has got and ground way with the ball. He's so good at the breakdown. Really, really talented player. Pluto with a solid carry there, the loose head, and the ball's come out backwards. And having to go out and clean his Hashim Pede. He's a bit of space on the right-hand side. Just chips it over the top. Curtly Kvet is back. Throws a long pass out towards Marcus. Goes to the boot on the right-hand side. And that's a Donny Dweber, I think. Or is it Chava McQuillan? That's Chava McQuillan. Down the right-hand side he goes. All right, now options for Kvet. Bit of a ping-pong battle over here between the two teams. Now it falls back to Porras. He's got quite a nice big boot. Guilty being a bit greedy in the last one. This time I think he was a bit less ambitious, and he does find touch just short of the 10-meter line. Not his best kick, but he kicks the ball nice and far. He looked like it's an exciting player, actually, Porras. I've enjoyed watching him. Does seem to marshal the Vits side as well quite well. 10 kicks a man from Vits, 7 so far for UJ. So we have seen a reasonable amount of going to the boot. Another knockout they're cutting from UJ, so there'll be yet another scrum. Carson just hasn't quite been there. I mean, Jonathan McQuaid, who's the coach of UJ, wants to play a very attractive brand of rugby, but there have been far too many handling errors from his team so far in this evening. 7 to be precise, compared to 3 from Vits. So yeah, more than twice as many handling errors so far from UJ than the away side. %70 territory, that tells your story. Especially considering how they did not dominate the early proceedings here at UJ. That was all belonged to Vits. That's a big scrum though. Vits have really got the measure of this UJ front row. Down the right-hand side goes Pede. Little chip and chase from himself. Has he got the pace? Ball, it does bounce back to him, and he's knocked it forward there, and Skitter's done really well to go back. Marcus looking to try and run outside the 22 here. Bolden Hansen comes away with it. Cuts inside, gets away from one. Eventually brought down. UJ still inside their own 22. Eventually goes back to Pivot, and he will look to find touch, but won't. And here he is, the danger man, McQuena. Runs his hard and straight. It's a good tackle from Rowan, but Vits just outside the 22 now. And it's Kluter. And Kasane. Now Devonish. Good tackle on him. And the player's gone down. We're going to have a stop and play here as a head clash. So I think I'll restart with a Vits scrum, would be my, what I imagine. But we do have a head clash, yes, the referee obliged to stop play. Yeah, I wasn't in the best position there. You can understand where the head clash and the golf card is. Oh, it's not fantastic technique from Pierre Du. Looking at Hugo van As, his Varsity Cup career. He obviously won the Varsity Cup when he was at UJ 2008, 2013. He's now been at Vits since 2017 and has really transformed them from a side that wasn't even in the Varsity Cup to a side that can actually compete. He's got a 51% winning percentage when he was at Vits, at UJ with 3 semi-finals. 45% winning percentage at Vits, just the one semi-final that they've made so far. It's the only one they've made in their history. They could try and make a second one. And that was all Constant Beckeling. You all remember him in his brilliant post-match interviews. The talismanic captain was a big part of that Vits success. And now they're really looking to try and establish themselves as the dominant force in Johannesburg. It was at UJ for so many years. Now Vits have decided it's their turn. I still got break and play here. The injured player still being sorted out. I think he has been replaced. Look at this crowd. They're good vibes over at UJ. I think it looks like a Vits support section. Yeah, this doesn't look good yet. He's going to be carried off in the stretcher. Is a Pierre Du. Imagine it'll be for you and that'll replace him. Lie, actually, it's Andrew Seminu, the Lucid. Right, so the form is left in this first half, and it's actually one-way traffic, really. After the early trials from Vits, they've really struggled to kick on, and UJ have grown into this game. Started really poorly, a bit sloppy in the early stages, but gotten infinitely better as the game has gone on. They have just lost a player in Andrew Seminu, who is being driven off on the golf cart, so it doesn't look good for him. Hopefully, there's all more sort of precaution. That will see the addition, though, of, I think it looks like it's Baker that's come on. It is Baker that's gone on. Guns have been a problem so far from UJ, so it'll be interesting to see if this change actually makes a bit of a difference. But what can Vits conjure up just outside the 22? They've looked exciting with ball in hand, but they've started possession in the last sort of 15 to 20 minutes. Ball available there, and he go down the right hand side. There to Vits. The Charles McQuena, he decides just Dustin's got one. He's gonna have two. I don't think he has. I think that's been a really good try-saving intervention there. I think it's Road who's gotten back here. There's a nice opportunity. There's a good option there from Sachaba. But I think it's Road that's gotten back in time. We are going to go to the TMO. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Liam Rowan's made his ground here. We'll have to go down the TMO to confirm. Right, so there is Rowan. Trying to see who's got... well, Holmes, I think, also seems to have some hands in it. Oh, there it is. The ball's going over. The question is, who's got control of this ball here? I think it's Rowan. You can see there he comes away with it. Yeah, Rowan's got... For me, Rowan's got this. The question is, did he draw it down, or was it going to be considered him taking the ball out? We need to drop out, yeah. It's good work there in the end from the Rowan. Nice option. And what time would have been for Vits to score, but they'll still have one more chance. Yeah, there's still a few minutes left on the clock, yeah. But it's just great covering from Liam Rowan. Nice pace. Nice low center of gravity as well. Getting himself into a good position to get in front of Dustin Holmes. He is limping a bit as Liam Rowan, so he'll try to get his way through to half time. And Curtly Cavett. Pumps that downfield. And Holmes goes to Kasane. That's a nice run from him. Look at the pace as well. He's an explosive player. And he's gotten off a bunch of a couple. He just brought down inside the 22. So Vits back on the front foot here. But what and I think that could be Liam Rowan again, you know. He can't believe it, Ken Kasane, after such a great run. There was just no options for him to offload. There was nobody to secure the ball. And look at this bang. Has a little step inside. And look at the pace. And he's desperately holding on there as Liam Rowan gets back up, gets straight over the ball. I tell you what, that is two massive contributions from the scrum half. Got 3 tries like last season's Varsity Cup. Didn't Kutleg Kasane has played for the Lions in the Currie Cup. Oh, it's just so good from Liam Rowan. Didn't get bumped with the tackle, just desperately hung on, managed to bring him down. Then he got himself into a position of strength. Good line at that for UJ. Penalty advantage for a high tackle. That's a high tackle, and they do award it to the referee. So another opportunity. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I didn't think I've been quite impressed with how well he's been striking the ball as Vits. I wouldn't be surprised if he decides to have a bit of a go. Yeah, no, he's gonna go for the corner. Well, go for the line anyway. Not a bad kick in the end there. It was very upright in the tackle was Tariq Apollos. Yeah, we're having a check here. So I think Tariq Apollos could be in a bit of trouble. It was very upright in the tackle, and it was this head-on-head contact. Then he started a red card to see if there's any mitigation. I don't think there's a lot of mitigation either, yeah. So he changes slightly, and he's just there, and it's direct, probably shoulder to head. I don't think he's actually head on head. More to the side of his head, really. I think it's the direction change. So there will be a yellow card from the sounds of it, not a red card. to Tariq Pollard, which is big news for Vits. I think they would really struggle without him. Right, so he's going to go to the bin here as Tariq Pollard. Right, so down to 14 men for the next 10 minutes. Tariq Pollard, the Vits pivot, makes way. Big player to lose. Really enjoyed watching him as well. Right, now going to go down the left-hand side here is Vits. And doesn't find touch. That's the weirdest thing ever. But he already had a penalty and he already found touch. They have took another one there. I think it was slightly ahead, but it's actually not worked out at all for UJ. Unless they can counter-attack here. I'll give you that 50-22 there. That's really good work there being done by Hashimpede. Anyway, and he makes sure to use enough time to get to the halfway mark of the game. Good work there from the Vits number 9. And, well, the question is, can they come back in the second half? Vits, we're good in stages, but UJ probably definitely the more dominant side in that first half. They'll go into the dugout and come out in orange, by the way, as part of a tradition in that rugby club. But we're going to do a halftime break, and I'll see you guys in just a little bit.
Hello and welcome, my name is Reese and today I'm going to be speaking to you about one of our channel partners, BITDEFENDER. Forever Sports is proudly supported by BITDEFENDER, one of the global leaders in cybersecurity. Stay safe with the most consistently top-rated antivirus of the last 10 years and counting. To protect yourself from cyber attacks, protect your browsing and personal information, and so much more, get BITDEFENDER. With BITDEFENDER's premium VPN, digital privacy and freedom is as easy as flicking on a light switch. Bank, stream, and download without exposing a single byte of personal information. Unblock your favorite streaming sites and get access to content that you want to watch on up to 10 devices today. Effective, invisible, and amazingly affordable. Use the link in the description to get started. Hello everyone and welcome to Forever Sports. As one of the leading channels in the world providing free coverage of all of your favorite sports, we are asking for your support. Everything that we create at Forever Sports is available for free and always will be. To help us continue delivering high quality content, as well as expanding our coverage, we are asking you to consider supporting the channel by becoming a channel member. As part of the Forever Sports Members Club, you will gain access to select perks, such as exclusive stickers and emojis to use during our watch-alongs and live streams. You will also gain early access to premium content, as well as have your name listed on the channel under channel members. We strive to deliver quality content that is unmatched by other channels, and are always looking to take things up another level. And our members give us the chance to do this. It is thanks to our members and other support that we get from our fans that we are able to deliver campaigns such as the France 2023 on the ground coverage. So if you would like to continue supporting the channel and the free coverage that it provides, be sure to check the link in the description to become a
Right, and we are back. And there's a casualty at half time, by the way. One of the cheerleaders has just been driven off of the field. Obviously, the half-time show got a bit too much. And UJ, well, in the very bright orange kit now, as part of the tradition, they do change jerseys at half-time. So playing in orange. Pumas also do the same, a similar sort of thing as well. So the score in the start of the second half, is UJ 16, it's 12. Vits also have a man down. Now, there's an opportunity, early opportunity here for UJ. Inside ball. Is going to go all the way. Oh, how's that for a try? Coast to coast from UJ. What a start that is for the second half. Goodness me, they can score a try when they want to. That is proper. Proper. The Konya Finker, what a try that is from him. But as a support player, really. I mean, he was with Malkas the entire time. Rowan Malkas, what an early break here. And bang! Finker with the early break. Inside ball to Malkas. He almost gets reeled in. Decides to give it back. That's great support player. Almost as really well as Hatching P, but unfortunately, the support player just too good. And that is a 7-point try, by the way, from UJ. So that'll be after 23 points with the kick from Kurtley Kivet to come. I think that's pushed down the right. No, it's okay. Through the middle of the poles and then to the right. So he makes it 25 points and the worst possible start from a 14-man Vits side. I wonder if they might look back at that pass as potentially being full, but I think it's more the angle of the camera than anything else. If it's without opponents at the moment, the Sharma Queen will take over the kicking duties, the kickoff. Great restart as well, to be fair to him. I look at the blood from deep once again. RUJ, this is how they just created their first try of the half. The chart we're getting away from one, so I mean Malkas rather getting away from one. Dankovic came from one F enter. a kick, and it's a bit of a messy kick, but it's going to work out really, really nicely for UJ. So in the end, a very nice kick from Liam Rowan. He finds touch just short of the 22. So continue to play the territory game here, UJ, just sort of pushing Vits back on making them feel the pressure a bit. Then with pressure comes mistakes. Then obviously all of a sudden UJ got to the opportunity. But as usual, UJ really good in the counter attack. Something that I think Jonathan McQueen works really hard on. But for me, what's been the difference today from them is they've looked a bit more structured in between when they've not been in sort of the try scoring moments. And that's a really good penalty. This is what I mean. As I said, play the territory game, put them inside their own half, force a mistake, win a penalty, run to the poles here. They've got 3 tries. They can kick towards the corner. They've got a 13-point lead. Look to try and get the bonus point here. And Strongway just slightly isolated and such a good position of strength there. I think that's Van Buren, by the way, who's done that. Strongway still down, by the way, so it's not good news for Vits, though he is being held back up to his feet now. So it looks like he should be okay to continue. 8 Varsity Cup appearances to his name. They're going to take the points here. That's interesting. A bit surprised about that. I mean, it takes them to a 15-point lead. Sorry, 16-point lead. So, yeah, I mean, they've got a man down here. You've got 1 try away from a bonus point try. For me, I mean, if they don't get a bonus point try, there's no point in even winning the game at the moment. So, yeah, I think it's a bit of a strange decision for me. I would have taken on for the corner. I mean, if you look at the logs, Marty's currently at 18 points, UJ with 3. A bonus point would take them up to 8. They would need a small miracle if they were to try and make the playoffs. But an important thing for them is to get further away from UWC. With 1 more round to go, a win would do that because it'll take them to 7 points. A bonus point win with 8 points. UWC with 1, the highest they could finish is 6 points. So, yeah, they will be automatically relegated should UJ win this game tonight. So there'll be a lot of people in the UWC camp watching this game, cheering on Vits, but not looking good so far. The kick was good. It's 28 points to 12 in the 45th minute. Vits still down to 14 men with the polish in the bin there. And this could be a turnover ball though, yeah, for Vits. I think they've done quite well to create only more. And they have turned it over. That's really good work from Vits. Nice response from them. And it's Linda and Kusane who decides to take matters into his own hand. And Josh Ferris come on here for vitamins. Change of lock here for Vits. Free kick here for Vits, and it is taken quickly. And step back inside. That's a really good carry. Oh, he's bounced off the right lemon line as well. He's going to go all the way. He's going all the way. What a try that is. Goodness me. Liam and Watchalong saying, I'll do it all myself. Thank you very much. He grabs a try, and all of a sudden, Vits are back in the game. Watchalong, I tell you what, that is a proper try. Just bounced off Rome there and puts his head down. Rode the contact. Under the poles he goes. Kick to come. Vits 17 points, soon to be 19. All of a sudden, the game's back alive. Yeah, no issues there with the kick whatsoever. Might well, be a different kicker. Obviously, no Apollos. It's currently on the sin bin, in the sin bin. And what a carry that is. Good ball protection as well. Not much of a celebration coming from him, but I was really impressed with that from the outside centre. kick off there. It's a great take in the end by Siyabonga Kulu. Good hands that, and ball gets popped up, turn around for UJ. UJ back on the front foot. Penalty to UJ for not releasing. I think it's to Ben Lottering who's conceded that. No discussion. I'm sure they'll go over the corner. Yeah, I should have gone for the corner earlier, to be honest. I think it was a very strange decision not to look for that bonus point try when they had the opportunity. I suppose, you know, they're not even thinking about the playoffs, probably just thinking about avoiding relegations or all about winning the game. S&P not getting some attention. Yeah, looks like he's in a bit of some discomfort. His replacement would be Kabila Maketi. There comes Maketi. Yeah, so Pete Wolves make way. The trade at scrum up here for Vits. Still no fly half. He remains in the bin so far, does Tariq Apollos. But Vinnick Orkamp as well. Number 22 from Vits being readied. Looks like he could be introduced soon. Looking for the rolling more here. Oh, UJ. And they're broken away on the left-hand side. And he's just short here, Swartz. 5 meters out here, UJ. Now the big man, Van Buren. Keep it now. Running onto it is Malchus. Malchus already had one try assist. There's got another one. Bolden Hansen's over. That's the bonus point try from UJ. Needed. Needed. He knows how to find a try line as Bolden Hansen. That's his third Varsity Cup try. But Malchus once again running into the space. They're drawing the defender. Bit of a bullet pass there. Bit of a netball pass, really. Another really good kick there from Cody Kiwi. So he's been flawless all day with the boot. And he's added some more points to his name there. 35 points up for UJ. It's a little bit shell-shocked, I think. Still 30 seconds. It's been a very eventful time. And Shane Apollos would have been a very nervous watcher. And rightly so, because a lot has changed. He's gone off. A couple of subs being ready for UJ. Looks like we're going to see Carey coming on early. John McQuenna. Goosey there coming from Kulu, but he gets dragged into touch, so it's good defense there from UJ. And so obviously we have the subs coming on, yeah. That should be the end of the yellow card as well. So I think we will see Tariq Apollos. Yep, so Tariq Paul's back onto the field here. And Dutton is on for Vits at prop in place of Kluser. It's a good line there, and it goes short. That's a nice tackle. It's going to be looking and trying to be a big carry from Rainsberg. I think it's Pereira gets himself nice and low. Bolden Hansen will be asked to clear. He does find a really, really good kick as well. That's into Vits half, actually. So good work there. There are the cheerleaders that remain. One of them went off on a stretcher. Right, if Vits going to stand a chance, he'll score next. And it's been another messy line. David Lotton's really struggled at line-out time. They have got a free kick, and Kananungo decides he wants to go inside. He's a nice, strong ball carrier. Reminds me a bit of Mark of Verstappen with the way that he these carries. Now Shongwe. Nice big carry from him. McKetty fires it out. It's not a great pass. It's actually a three of his feet. Backwards to the core. Then eventually comes forward. So UJ have got a knock-on advantage. And the try scorer, Sviso Lamini, just chips it over her head. And that's a really, really good kick. I think that could be 22. That could be actually phenomenal. Dustin Holmes slightly out of position there, I think. No, it actually went out earlier. Either way, it is a line out, and it is Vits for the ball, and they have been really poor so far at the line outs of Vits. David Lotching's throwing has left a little bit to desired. They go to the front, and it's a bit of a fumble. It falls back to David Lotching, though, so Vits do retain possession. Uses the core, yeah, McKetty's going to go to the boot. And that's dreadful. That's turnover ball, free kick. You're not using it in time there. That's actually something that the World Rugby mandate has come in the last few weeks, is the really enforcing that use it rule. Can't have scrum half sitting there wasting time. So if you don't use it and you've been told to use it, then you do forfeit possession. And it's a free kick for UJ. You've called for scrum, attacking scrum now for UJ. 12 minutes into the second half. And we had a card in the 40th minute. After that, we had 3 tries in the space of 8 minutes. So, as I said, he went off to Tariq Paulus when he came on. The complexion of the game had changed quite a lot. Now we've got taking opportunities for UJ. They've got the full right-hand side of the field to deal with. To work with, rather. Now, where are they going to go? Rowan digging for it. Eventually available for him. Kivich. Nkabindi comes off his wing. It's a solid tackle from him from Kulu. Now back to Kivich, who shows himself a dummy. Gets away from one, dragged by another. Now big carry. They're coming from the replacement prop. And Dutch, I think it is. Or Baker. On the right hand side, there goes Malchas. Back to Kivich. And direct route there from Swart. Kivich goes short. That's a really good line being run by Van Buren, who's bursting through. Is anyone going to stop him? No chance. No chance. No chance. Too big. Too powerful. And Jonathan McQueen with a smile on his face. UJ, and that could be the game, really. That could be them avoiding relegation. And it's Connor Van Buren. It's first Varsity Cup try. I've seen a few first Varsity Cup tries from the players across this game. And I'll tell you what, Dustin Holmes had zero interest in trying to stop this man. Big celebration there from the coach's box. I don't know where the coach's box is. And Kurt Ikevich, who's been flawless off the tee, continues to be flawless off the tee. That's it. UJ into the 40s. Where is this UJ side been all season? Yeah, this is a big result for UJ. But still some time, so we can still get some more points out of this game. Apollo's back on, goes down the right-hand side with his restart. Good restart as well. Bolton Hansen underneath it. He's tackled by his teammate, Kusane, prepared to get at the Lions. And Kutonda's gone for lottery. So he'll have an early opportunity here. That's a little shed there that Jonathan McQueen is in. Little coach's shed. Liam Whitehead onto the park as well. That's a prop, so quite a few replacements coming on here. And Kutonda's first contribution will be a line out, just outside 22. Opportunity here. Dustin gives him the call. But I'm seeing a lot of, and it's over the top. I'll tell you what, it could have been choreographed to UJ. That's a dreadful line. UJ come away with it. That's not a great pass from them, and a bit of pressure being put on Kavit, but he does well. Then goes to his left boot. It's not a strong foot, and it's gone directly out and was carried back until the 22. So it'll be a line inside the 22. An opportunity for Katonda to redeem himself, but the Vits lineouts have been really, really poor tonight. They've got to try and fix that. Oh, that's a nice big tackle. That's well read. So Carey working really hard in the cat area there was Dutton. Do the contact there. McKenty not looking for options. Goes to Liam Whitehead. He's a big man. Now Ferreira, the youngster. Solid carry from him. And it's a penalty at the breakdown for holding on. And the phones are out. All the flashlights are on. Which cheerleaders are still going strong. Red line of that. The UJ's line's been much better than Vits have. Kumbindi now. Looking straight. He's had a quiet game as Prince Kumbindi. And winning the penalty there. Taking it quickly here as McKetty. And McKetty's still going strong here. He does decide to hold on to it. I just think they're right there. On the right-hand side, they go back to Josh Ferreira. Better carry this time from him. Now Devonish. Not soft hands there, giving away to BITDEFENDER. Now good leg drive as well. 8 to 22 year for Vits. Already, and that's a really good read. And Kanonango has had to absorb a lot of contact. Still working hard. Fighting is the number 6, but they've come away with it of UJ. I'm not sure how he's managed to do that, but that's pretty impressive. And Finker, who has had a good start in the second half, continues to grow into this game. Now all the way back has to go as a Charles McQueen. The ball actually bounced away from him. A bit of pressure here. Steps away from one. Still by himself. Yeah, needs to get an option and it's charged down. Everyone on side. Finker goes to the left-hand side and spots a bit of space here. He wants to go to Malchus. Lamini goes to Vinskinabindi, puts it to the boot. He's got the pace on Linkosoni. That's at the pace. But he's left it behind, and I think Vits have eventually jotted it down. Yeah, knock on. I think it'll be. I think it'll be a 5-meter, a 5-meter scrum for Vits. let's go into a strategy break. There's a good option actually there. I thought he actually had the pace, but I'll tell you what, Kasani does really well to take out his teammates on the try line there. He's the all-time leading try scorer for UJ in the Varsity Cup. He's played 21 games, 75 points, 15 tries. Prince Kabindi, a bit of a Varsity Cup legend for Vits. All right, we're going to go into the break, so I'm going to tell you a little more about NPL, which stands for Nutritional Performance Labs. They are just better, offering you world-class supplements and sports hydration, for example, and all the various things. But don't just let me tell you about it. This is exactly why you should be using NPL. Because at the end of the day, and we agree, it is just better. Right, and we're back from the strategy break, and it is a scrum for Vits. It's a 5-minute scrum, so not out of the woods just yet. Still deep inside their own half, which is what I think UJ have done so well, is that they've really managed the game. They've pinned Vits back. By the way, the cards are getting bigger. Pinned Vits back to inside their own half. They've lived off their mistakes. They've forced turnovers, won some crucial penalties, and the pressure has been absolutely relentless. So we're into the final 20 minutes. We'll wait and see exactly what the teams will cook up, whether Vits can mount a bit of a comeback, or whether UJ will avoid relegation by claiming their first victory of the season. Pretty good running more there from UJ, but Vits had managed to scramble to reset. Now it's all starting to break apart, and there's a replacement at 10, by the way. Vits has left the building, and that's pretty poor I think a handy there, and that's good work there from Polis. Gets the offload away as well. Now Vits can they launch a bit of a counter attack. Comes off the UJ player, I think, and into touch. And Donny Drivers had a bit of a quiet game. Struggled to really get into it and affect it as the wing. Changes here from Vits. And Apollos is off. All campers on. And I think they've gotten the net wrong here. Because I think, well, it's supposed to be Kevin Tuka, who's supposed to be playing in the number 20 jersey. But if I'm looking at the person who I'm thinking is coming under jersey 20, I don't think that's Kevin Tuka. Who is one of the Tuka brothers, as far as I'm aware. Right, UJ. On the right-hand side here. Harry's just come onto the park. Got a K from him. Use the pun. Van Buren scored that really good try earlier on, and he's lost the ball forward there. So turn of ball here for Vits. Will be a scrum. No, it is Shatuka. He's come on. The latest in the line of Shatukas. Obviously, both his brother were playing at the Sharks next season. I think he was actually at the Sharks at the stage. If I'm not mistaken. So his brothers play. Oh, both played Varsity Cup. Vincent played for UJ. Emmanuel played for Vits. It's a bit of rivalry there. And Lemi's kick has been charged down. Bit of a messy on that far side. Some words, I think, between some of the players as well. Right, so scrum here for UJ on the 10-meter line on the far left-hand side, or far side of the field. So they've got the full width on towards their right to work with. And whilst we've had some points scored, come on, people, you're getting used to it. On the right-hand side there, Malchus is going to 10, and then he's got straight through his Malchus. He's got options with Carey next to him. Carey's got the pace, and UJ are running right in the UJ state. Oh, look at the dive. How's that for a celebration? An immediate impact from Carey, but what a run, what a line being run by Malchus. Really good work there from UJ. And David Carey, that's his 6th Varsity Cup try. And as you can see there, immediately going back to Malchus to credit him. Look at the pace though. And then check how's this for a dive. It's all about the finish, it's all about the dive. Olympic year, you know, after all. I mean, is there a more terrifying sight than a coloured South African rugby player outside back with a scrum cap? We all know it. You know, the scrum cap brigade just in another edition. And no issues with the kick there. So they continue ticking over the score, 49 points to 19. And this is becoming a bit of a thrashing here for Vits. I think at the moment he's gone to full back. So I think Marcus has moved into number 10, which we played last time we did the watch along. And here comes a big lad. That's Gaza. Coming back on the park. I think it's a knock on there for Vits from the kickoff. Trying to regain it. That was a good I'll work out where the knock-on comes eventually, yeah. I mean, like 4 hands up there, to be fair. A free kick here for Vits. Miketi wants to take quickly. Does take quickly. Kabela Miketi's off. Now goes to options here and gets just nice to straighten there. Does much away. He's got a really nice try earlier. There's Kevin Stuka. Big carry from him. Big carry there, but it's a good tackle on Kotonda. Big carry there from George Devonish. That's a nice carry from Stuka. Oh, that's a bit of a mishap there from Hananungu, but they've got a penalty advantage here, Vits. That's a nice big run there coming from Kotonda. You've got a bit of a run up in there. Charlie McQuena, a bit of a step, and he's just short, has been held up. How has he scored that? How has he scored that? The supporters can't believe it. They think it's held up, but I'll tell you what, this man knows what try line looks like, and he's managed to muscle his way over and find grounding. His 11th Varsity Cup try for Sir Charlie McQuena. Maybe that's why I think the referee just gave him the benefit of the doubt. He just assumed, well, look at that step inside. That's good work. And then he puts his head down. And then, yeah, the referee still grounding. I think he actually is grounding there, to be fair. To be fair. Right, so 24 points, and the extra come as well. 26 points. Probably a little bit too late for a comeback here from Vits, but keeping the game going. There's just over 11 minutes left on the clock. Look at the strength here. Not able to handle it there is Dlamini. Right, Van Buren has gone off, and Moyo's come on for UJ at lock. Deep restart there from Marcus. And that is Nkosani. He's got a proper pace, and he's away from a couple. Look, he's still going. He's carried relentlessly on Niles, the Vits number 8. Kanengo goes to Dutton. That's as much better yet from Vits. Bit of energy back into the step here. Gets nice and low as the Lisha Kotonda. All caps. He's a bit of space. Almost through. One of the penalty advantage here for Vits as well. Has he kept that in? Oh my goodness, that is filthy from Carey. How has he done that? Right, well, Sachaba will look to counter. And Carey's out there to make the tackle, but he slips it, does Sachaba. So Vits back on the front foot here. No, that's playing the scrum off, Mr. F. It's playing the scrum off, Mr. F. I'm not sure that this should be allowed. UJ have thrown players into the ruck, and they've won the ball back. Now, but it's pressure on Malchus there, going on the right-hand side. Good big chase coming from Bolden Hansen. I'll tell you what, that's a good take from Ndani Dweb. It almost actually went over him. It would have gone straight into the hands of Bolden Hansen. And he's done well to get back there. Has I think it's Caleb Lombard has just come on. It is Caleb Lombard. Let's lift it up, and Bolden Hansen takes it. It's a free kick here for UJ, as you can mark it basically anywhere on the field. Trying to hit the ball in the tackle there, and a big counter coming from him. UJ a bit of pressure. He has to use it as swat. UJ Hooker still in the park. And Cortona's got back in and got it. And he's popped the ball up off the ground there. That's a nice thing, carry. This is much better. Yeah. And he's got back up with Konanengo. Got a full moon out there, and will be called back for the penalty. Yeah, proper crowd, and actually it's really, really good to see how much people are still enjoying the Varsity Cup vibes. Vibes on vibes on vibes. And Kabini's on for Finker for UJ. Bit of a break and play yet. Just under 9 minutes left in the park. Bolden Hansen's got the ball in hand. That's a great kick from Bolden Hansen. He's put UJ on the 5-meter line. They're not done yet. And that's not a great line out, and can't hold on to it there, Kane Gaza. So it will be a scrum for Vits. A couple of new props though, so interesting to see how things go here. We haven't seen a scrum yet since the likes of Whitehead, Dutton, Gaza, and I don't know if I think Baker's just come on, yeah. And here comes Khalipa for Swart, so it is a brand new front row now for UJ. And here comes number 20, that is for Yun. The hair matching the jersey. And youngster, apparently, just 19 years of age, for you in first year, turned 19 last month. So an exciting prospect. He goes to the back of the scrum. Sani, that's another good carry from him. It's a good carry there coming from Bolden Hansen. Good work here from UJ. Look at momentum. And that's a poor pass. As I say, they then throw a terrible pass and it runs out. Not been particularly good, Jeff UJ, in the last few minutes. Been a bit sloppy. Had their chances really to score some more points. And they go over the top there to Kononungu, to Vits. That's not so okay from him. Vits looking to build from deep, or camp. Must be a lead with an Alba there, but good carry in the end coming from Caleb Lombard. Now Kusane. That's good work from Whitehead. Showing go from Miketi, almost looking for options. Gets it up to Orkamp, down the right-hand side they go. This is Kanungu. Good tackle in the end there coming from, I think it's Bosch. Now Ferreira, another good carry from him. He's getting stuck in now. Orkamp looking for options. Looking to straighten there. We've seen him do it before. It's another strong carry there coming from Watchalong. Big tummy coming there from Miketi, been wrapped up by Bolden Hansen, driven back as well. Eventually support does arrive, and Bernich Orkamp goes to scrum off. And eventually penalty coming for Vits. They do take quickly. And brought down as Whitehead, the big prop. Kevin Stuka now. George Devenett once again. Right, it's penalty. A good time to get a penalty there. You turn the ball over to UJ. 4 minutes to go on the clock. Things have slowed down a little bit. George getting a little bit isolated there. Current score still 49 points to 26. It has been an entertaining game, I won't lie. But and we've kind of wondering, where's this UJ been all season? They've really struggled to be their first win of the season. And yeah, a little bit too late, isn't it? But they will avoid relegation with this win. And unfortunately for Vits, well, this pretty much takes their chances of that semi-final away from them. They'll need lots of results to go their way. But I think this will take them... They've got a bonus point, to be fair, so this will take them to 14 points. 4 points behind Marty, so they'll need Marty to lose their last game, and Vits will have to beat the Shimlers, which is going to be a big ask, given the fact that, for me, the Shimlers have been the team of the tournament so far. Inside ball, that's Prince Kabindi. This is much better for UJ. He's still going to King Kabindi. UJ top try scorer, gets the ball back inside. Knocked on by Bolden Hansen, though. So now Vits will look to counter. Kananunga still going strong here. Very good work rate from him. And as I say, I look at now, and Marty's are beating Shimlers. So that will basically mean that Vits cannot overtake Marty's. So this will be the end of Vits' chances of making the semi-finals. And tell you what, that's a really close game. 46 points CUT, 53 Eagles. CUT have been involved in some high-scoring games. They know how to score a try. Also know how to concede a lot. There'll be a big jaw happening after this with the lads. Packed out UJ Stadium. Right, so about 90 seconds left on the clock here. It's been an entertaining game. I've been a bit disappointed about Vits. I thought that they would bring a bit more. Just don't feel they really had the urgency to try and get over the line. So they'll have one more outing against the Shimlers, which will likely be the last of the season, given the fact that they basically virtually can't qualify for the semis. UJ, however, with this win, will avoid automatic relegation. I think there could be a playoff actually between 7th and whoever comes second in the Shield. Oh, come on, man. That's such a nice pass as well to Charles McQueen, and he'll be very disappointed with that. Yeah, I mean that's such a nice way to pass. You'll be running onto that so easily. Right, 40 seconds left. Bit of a weak ending to what's else but a good game, and we'll see you guys once again in 2 weeks' time for the Varsity Cup coverage. Obviously, we'll be right this weekend. So some more URC rugby. We have got, I don't want to lie to you, but we have got Sharks versus Edinburgh on Saturday. We've got Leicester versus Bulls Friday night, 9:30. Should be a great game. Ospreys versus Lions. Lions looking to go back-to-back wins away. And then Stormers versus Ulster. The return of Stephen Kitsoff to Cape Town is how things will end over there. And good work there, kind of Nengo catching out the replacement come off Bosch from UJ. Eventually managed to get away to full Yun. That's a nice carry there from Kaza. Now Malchat still cross kick towards Bolden Hansen. And S'Challa McQueen takes it very well. The question is, are Vits going to try and have a go? I mean, it's after the hotel, or are they just going to take their medicine, pick it out, and say that's the game? I think a bit of a dejected Shashaba just kicks it out. So that is a big result for UJ. They will avoid automatic relegation down to the Varsity Shield. Vits, that could very well be the end of their Varsity Cup campaign. Unless a miracle happens down Stellenbosch here, they will not be able to make the same. Look what it means to them, though, from the UJ. They've been searching for this win, and of all the games to win, this will be the one. You know, the big derby. It's a team that they've fallen behind, to be honest, in recent times, behind Vits. So it'll be a really good moment for them to be able to get that result and kick on. So Jonathan McQuaid will be a happy man. People, very much for joining me. We will see you guys on the weekend, over the week, for some more rugby news and coverage. So thank you for keeping me company.